One question that you will be asked is a scenario based question that our ROI is very, very low. We have been trying to increase it. We spent XYZ amount in marketing budget, but nothing is working out. Now, they may position or they may frame this question in one way or the other using different words. How are you gonna go about it? That the ROI is low, they are spending money, and nothing is working. Now I will answer as a candidate. Well, first of all, I will look into the analytics. What is the input and what is the output? And then what are the different variables? And then I will assign the weightage. And then I will be able to figure out where is the leakage, what is going wrong, and where. Now, this was the few seconds of answer which will be able to communicate on the higher level your thinking process. Now, if you have more information, if they have shared with you, hey, in digital marketing, we are on 3 channels: SEO, social media, ads. All three aren't working. Then you can frame this in the other way. But the main crux that you brought in the beginning, it will stay the same. I will look into the input and the output and what are the different variables that are hindering the growth, and you will assign the weighted average. Now you can do it manually using even Excel or Power BI or Tableau or analytics tools. Even some CRM and ERPs have that, or you can do data analysis. You got the point, right? Now, what is the input? The input is the money that is being spent in a month, in a day, in a year, where the money is being spent. Now, that is the monetary component, right? Now, similarly, the monetary component, is it for the just the marketing, or is it also for the product development or the service development? Then the third input will be the qualitative one. Is user experience top notch? Is marketing campaign top notch? Is customer service the problem? Is service delivery the problem? Now the output. There are two types of output. One is customer output and one is the data output. And you will look into both of them. And you can use more or less same tools for this. In the output, you will be working on metrics and dimensions and what is wrong. And inside the outputs, you will see. Now, you know the funnel. Inside the funnel, you will be able to figure out where is the leakage, where is the churn. And this is the way that you will position yourself on a technical granular level. Now, this answer is in terms of the generic level. But if they give you context, hey, SEO, we did good 6 months ago, but now we are nowhere. Now you have some meaningful data in order to give the answer. You got my point? First part, I already told you: input, output, variables, weighted average, diagnose. Now this is the second part of the same. Now you can, whenever you're answering, you can either go in the same flow or you can go to conclude with the second part. Let's begin. Well, I will see where are the things going wrong. I will see all the data. Even if you have less data, I will be able to figure out. I want to see where it is going wrong. Is it something qualitative or is it something quantitative? Is it your product or is it something regarding the workforce? I want to know how many people are working in your team, or the tools and the systems that you are using, and if the systems are good enough or they are working at the full efficiency. And then I will be able to figure out that where's the problem. Now, in my experience, what I have seen in the past, I was working for one product company. They had a great product, but somehow we were losing users. After going into the data, we were using Amplitude. And when I went inside the data, I figured out like two of the features were not working. Now, it was not the marketing problem, it was the user retention problem. Now you know that most of the ROI, it's going to come from the existing users. You're not dealing with the customer acquisition problem. It is not the new user problem, it is the existing user problem. No matter how many new users you get and make them your customers, but if they don't stay, you cannot retain, then you're going to lose. The ROI will be nowhere. So I will see all the choke points and all the checkpoints and see where we are lacking. Guys, you see, there were two parts to answer this question. Now I have given you enough data, input, output, variables, quantitative, qualitative. Now you can also use the names of the tool. You can use your past experience. If you have industry relevant or context relevant examples from your experience, you can quote that. If you have read something somewhere, you can quote that. But make sure it is actionable, it is in a timely manner, so they can understand your thinking pattern and they can understand that you got the question and you answered in a unique, meaningful, actionable way that no other candidate could answer.